Hello, everyone. Tonight we are here to talk about this fine young fellow you see before you. I'm sure we all know who this is, and he should require no introduction. But before we get to that, I would like to point out that I am starting to do my unboxings, and I have quite a few to unbox. Now, and this is something I promised my viewers. I was going to do these. I made this promise several months ago, and I will do that. However, with this one, I will not unbox it due to reasons. But before we get to that, I want to flip the camera around and show you what's before us. So I'm going to pause for a moment and I will be back. These are some of the boxes that are full of statues. There's maybe 12 boxes right here. Hold on, I'll be back. Let me get this music. All right, that's a little bit better. But yes, that's some of them. Hold on, let me turn around and show you some more. And here's some more boxes with statues. More statues. And a couple of more right there. I know my room is a mess, so please overlook all the background clutter, all right? Now, back to Carnage. Back to Venom. This is the box. And my photography studio is in disarray because I have boxes and I have stuff everywhere, and I do have a very small room, so this is the best I can do right now. But that's the box, and inside are the two styrofoam halves that this bus came in. Now, the reason that he's not on my automated turntable is because he's too heavy. My automated turntable has a weight limit of 11 pounds, and this Carnage, I keep saying Carnage, got Carnage on the brain. This Venom bus is 12.4. So let's go ahead and get some measurements. From shoulder to shoulder is roughly 9.5. Look like he's about 9.5 tall. And about 10 deep from that left shoulder to the front of his head. Now, the reason I would not be unboxing this one is because I have boxes everywhere, and I'm not sure. I have several boxes in the hallway. I'm not sure which one he came in. So we're just going to go from here with this one. But the other ones I will be unboxing them on camera, with the exception of a few for various reasons. But let's get a close-up look at this. This is really an impressive statue, folks. When I saw this on eBay, it looked mediocre. You know, it looked okay, but as with most of the statues I've come across, they look okay in a picture or a video, but once you get them in front of you and you can hold them in your hand and just look at these things, they are something totally different. I'm going to try to do this without messing things up too much. Let's try to pull him forward, get a closer look. Don't know if you noticed, but there is some cardboard underneath right there. And the reason for that is because he's, I guess, top heavy or front heavy, and he wants to lean forward and wants to fall. So I put that there as a safety measure, just to keep him from falling over and busting his teeth, knocking his teeth out. But let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. It's really amazing the work that these creators do on these statues. See if we can turn them around. Get a real good look. This thing is massive too. I mean, it's heavy. It's big, comparatively speaking. Look at that neck. Now, I got this from a seller who's located in Florida, and he shipped this out pretty quick to me. But I would like to add a note. If you are selling on eBay, or if you're selling on Mercari, Etsy, whatever, sellers, please make sure that your boxes are clean. I don't think any buyer wants to receive a box that's dirty. Okay, I'll just put it that way. Just make sure your box are clean and free of any debris. Couple of things I want to point out. Now I bought this damaged. When I bought it, I knew it was damaged, so there was no big surprise. And right here, you can see there's a crack. That crack goes all the way through the base. And before buying this, I did ask the seller what type of glue he used, because my intent is to unglue this and use a better glue than what was used, and try to get rid of that crack that you can see right there. I want to get rid of that. Then also, when I turn him around, you're going to see there's some damage on the other side. I don't want to turn him too fast and have him fall over. That's why I'm going slow. Look at that face. Let's get close up. All right. Okay. I think I just passed. Let's go back. There's the damage right. Where is it? Okay. The damage is right there. And the seller said he used a marker to paint this in. I'm going to redo this also. And speaking of repairing and painting, I do have several other statues that I bought for the purpose of repair. And once I get to those unboxings, I'll show those to you. That is kind of one direction I want to go in with this channel, to do some repairs and some painting on statues. But we'll talk more about that later. But yeah, this is pretty nasty injury right here. But I plan on fixing that, patching it up. Oh, of course, once I get my skills up to par. I've been watching several channels of YouTubers who actually is doing that now. So once I learn a bit more from them, I will attempt that. But for now, he's going to stay like he is. I don't even know if I mentioned the name of the statue. So before I close this video, let's talk about that. This is the VENOM Legendary Scale Bust, and this is by Sideshow. All right, that's about it, folks. And there will be more to come in the next few days, probably weeks. I have a whole lot of boxes here to go through. And I want to remind everyone that the 500 subscriber giveaway is still coming. And what you see here, the Logan statue, is one of the prizes. The other prize is the Corniche 10-inch statue. Now, if you want to see what that looks like, you can go back. You can find it in one of my previous videos. Or hold on, let me see if I can find him and put him up here real quick. That's him right there. This is also a prize for the 500-ish subscriber giveaway. I added this recently as a prize. I'm trying to up the ante a little bit, trying to get more subscribers, of course. And I figured one way to do that is to add an additional prize for the giveaway. So now you have a chance at winning one of these two when you subscribe and enter the contest. And as I get closer to 500, now keep in mind, this contest will not be when I hit 500. I'm trying to hurry up and get there. So as I'm approaching 500, that's why I call it 500-ish, then the contest will happen. And once I get to that point, I will announce it and let everyone know that, hey, now you can enter the contest, and it'll be just as in the past where you make a comment, leave a certain phrase that there'll be winners drawn from that. That's it. Okay, it's Sunday night. I'm trying to get this out hopefully tonight or maybe early in the morning. So let me wrap this up and go ahead and upload it to YouTube. And I have to do some editing. Yes, folks, I know I can edit again to a certain degree because my editing skills are limited, but I'll do the best I can with it. So I can't blame it on technology anymore, but it's me now and my limited skills and abilities with editing, but I'll do my best. So please subscribe. Make sure you publicly subscribe. Hit the bell. Give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and share this video. If you share this, maybe that'll help me get to that 500 subscribers that I'm looking for, and we can go ahead and get this get this contest underway. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks for supporting my channel. Bye.